So a developing story that we're following, a family absolutely heartbroken, wanting answers after their loved one was shot and killed on an ATV. That shooting happened over the weekend in LaPlata neighborhood. Our 7 News Maryland Bureau Chief Brad Bell joining us now live with the very latest. Brad, what do we know?
Yeah, Jonathan, look, it was Saturday night. It was late, about 11:30 at night, and this young woman was riding around on the ATV here with a couple of friends when somebody opened fire. She was hit and killed. Today, we talked to her mother. She wants to know who did it and why.
She was about to turn 19 years old. Jen, a 2-year-old daughter. Just senseless.
Crystal Pinkney is shattered. Her daughter, Jazmiah Nelson, murdered Saturday night as she rode on the back of an ATV in this LaPlata neighborhood. Sources saying the shots came from a distance. Witnesses saying there were a lot of shots.
My neighbor downstairs, she heard the first one and just dove on the floor, and then she heard like 9 or 10 more. And, you know, it's very sad.
Another young woman riding on the four-wheeler was grazed, treated, and released.
Bill, thank you. We'll see you in a few. Updating breaking news from this evening. A D.C. police officer shot and killed a man after what was described as an armed standoff. The police shooting was along Alabama Avenue, right by the Congress Heights station, shortly after police told 7 News that man was holding a woman hostage. They say he pulled this rifle on police. That attachment right there is an illegal magazine in D.C. Police say there is body camera video, but right now it's too soon to release it. We will share it with you when it is made available. As for the man who was shot, police say he was in a relationship with the woman. She was not hurt.
New at 5 tonight, we're going inside Arlington National Cemetery, where COVID restrictions are now being eased just in time for Memorial Day.
Now here's 7 News' Heather Graff now with the changes that you'll see during your next visit.
It's a big step toward pre-pandemic times here at Arlington National Cemetery. The tomb of the unknown soldier now fully open without capacity limits and social distancing measures during the changing of the guard.
You know, coming upon Memorial Day weekend, it's really important to us, and it's incredibly meaningful that we're opening the cemetery more.
The new operations plan that took effect Monday is the latest in what's been a gradual easing of COVID restrictions at this sacred shrine to our military heroes. And that means the return of Arlington National's public wreath-laying ceremonies and no limit to the number of funeral attendees at graveside services. Plus, if you're fully vaccinated, face coverings are no longer required outdoors.
To go inside, you need a mask. Inside to the Welcome Center specifically, where we have public restrooms that are available.
We'll probably still wear masks. It's becoming a habit more than anything else.
Bill Mon opting to keep his mask on as he heads into the cemetery for a visit from Boston, but told us he's most looking forward to seeing the final resting place of President John F. Kennedy, which is now fully open as well.
I was 3 years old when Kennedy was shot. To be able to visit his grave before I go was sort of one of my bucket list things.
One of many experiences that make this such a special place. And for the staff at Arlington National Cemetery, it's good to be back.
It's because we're here for the veterans and their families and the American public. It's such a rich historic fabric that we have here. It is a great thing.
Heather Graff, 7 News.
Now, this upcoming Memorial Day weekend will look a lot more normal than last year's did. In fact, you can walk up and visit all the military memorials in the area, which includes the Navy Memorial in Northwest and the World War II, Vietnam, and Korea memorials you'll find out on the National Mall. And 7 News found a full list of what's currently open in the D.C. area, and it's a lot now. They include some Smithsonian museums, the National Zoo, the Holocaust Memorial Museum. That's just naming a few going on in D.C. A lot more have opened. In Virginia, you can visit Mount Vernon, the Smithsonian's Udvar Hazy Center, and the National Museum of the Marine Corps, which is a great museum. Many of these places do require you to reserve your tickets in advance, but that's really easy to do.
Well, as